I am working hard to make VegaPunk competitively viable. I have talked so much smack about this leader, but he's so much fun to play. So in OP08, we are getting so much more for Egghead. Okay, so right here we've got the Bonnie. This is going to allow you to, when your opponent loses a life, draw 2 cards, discard 1 card from your hand. So it helps you filter a lot better than this guy. This guy's my hidden gem right now, though, unless you're going against RP Law. If you're going against RP Law, you're done. If you're going against Black Leaders, you're done. If you're going against the meta, you're done. So let's just hope we don't play the meta. Pagaya, I think, is great because it really lets you filter your hand. And the reason it's great is because we play Anel. With Anel, our goal is to discard him to the grave to soon get to our I am God, or where is Kami, or whatever it is in the English. So that is our goal with this deck. That's why we run the Nico Robin, because we are just trying to set her up to draw 2. She is supposed to be our trigger fiend. We also have strong cards like Atlas, who is going to be a 6k beater who cannot be KO'd by battle. We got Katakuri, because he gets rushed if you have 2 or less life. And so we're trying to play long haul. We try to build up our life. Towards the end, we want it to die down so we can pop this for 4, pop this for 4, and really start to build up. And that also helps with our momentum with Ace and Katakuri, who both basically have the same effect. If you have less life than your opponent, this card gets rushed. If you have 2 or less life, this card gets rushed. We pair it with the Luffy to help destroy their field. A nice blocker that also has the ability to place cards into our life if we are going against a black leader who Pagaya couldn't stand against. Again, it doesn't work for RP Law, but Anel does work against RP Law. You can trash the top of your life instead. Shaka obviously is just going to be your blocker. This is going to resurrect your 4 or lesses. So let's get into a game, and obviously Katakuri. I mean, that's just a staple in the game, let's be honest. So let's get into a game. Let me show you what it's about, and also let's look at Nami for a second. This is going to be our final deck list. This is how I've been playing it. I actually almost just beat RP Law. We got down to the final seconds. He dropped the Kid Killer. He had 1 life. I had 1 life, and he basically just got it in the end because I saved my Anel with his effect versus just taking the damage or losing the Anel to then have an extra life, which would have blocked the Kid Killer and given me another card in my hand or a play, which it ended up being Bonnie, which helped me draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards, but that didn't do anything else for me. He only had 2 Dawn active. Anyways, this is the deck we're going to be taking. You have to just check in. We are going to get red-green Law. If you have 5 characters, return 1 of your characters to the owner's hands. Play 1 other character with a cost 5 or less. So, oh, that's strong. This hand is not horrible against this deck, honestly. So we're going to keep it because the Pagaya doubled up lets you filter 4 cards at a time, trash 2, trash 2. So you're trying to set up that Anel into the grave. That is our biggest goal. We're going to see if we're able to do that. I'm literally just going to pop hit Leader's Effect, add to top of life, put him up there, in turn. I like to build up my life early because it just puts me at a saving grace where I could summon it out, but it's also probably just better like this. Especially against a non-aggro deck, I can really build up to 4, 5, 6 life at a point. So now we've already got our Anel, and the cool thing about this is we can deploy, Leader Effect, top of life, and then have him on the top of life. So if we take any damage, we get a free blocker, so then we block the next attack anyways. We'll still have 3 lives, and we'll get to pop this for 4, drop 1 of our Anels already. So, looks like this is a search-heavy deck. He's going to kind of build up to get a green Dofi, 10 drop, and stuff like that. So, it seems like he's really trying to build up for something heavy. He's got the Chopper blocker. Is he just playing a structure deck here? So we're going to be at 5. This is the part where it gets hard, is because he's not swinging at me. And I don't have anything to even play. So, what do we do here? Do that for fun and end the turn, I guess. So, we'll let this one slide. We could have built up to 5 life right now, which would be insane for VegaPunk. And we could have kept going if we were playing a straight VegaPunk. I think we got the easiest match I've seen. But hey, I'll let whatever happens, happens. He got the Jewelry Bonnie right there. That comes from the starter deck, so that's going to be this green one. He drops Cavendish to get 2 more active Dawn. He's returning it with Law's Effect for tapping 2 to play Rush Luffy. This card has Rush. Why didn't he just swing? Okay. So we're going to pop 3 here for Lilith. Lilith Effect to add Robin. I know that sounds crazy, guys, but just trust me. Now we can pop his effect, top of life with Robin. So now we're guaranteed to basically draw 2 cards off, already getting that for free. We'll be at 7. And then we just end it there. I'm telling you, we let him build up a little bit, and I don't think we have any issues because we have 5 life. So being Vega, technically we probably have about 8 life right now because every single time he swings at me, I'm just gonna take out his stuff and be in a good spot. So especially next turn, I can pop my Russia now. We're honestly gonna let this. It doesn't really matter because either way he's going to pop Law Effect, return this to hand, and then play something else. So I say we just take the damage, pop the trigger to draw 2, pop Pagaya to draw 2, drop the Enel, and drop... We'll drop actually Shirahoshi here. With this, I'm going to drop this, and we want to keep Lilith because Lilith's effect's strong. But we can drop the Luffy because we can use this if we need it. So if we need to destroy 4 or lower, which we obviously can with this deck, I just think she's a little stronger right now with where we're at. Here's another Searcher. I'm honestly kind of scared because if he pulls out more Rush and really starts to learn what he's doing, Cavendish can pop off and everything like that. So there's a lot that can go into this. We'll just have to see what happens. See another Bonnie, a Search Through again, drop the Nami, to then play Bonnie effect, to search another 5. Look at this hand he's building up. So this deck seems to be all about... I don't even know what, honestly. I was gonna say I acted like I knew, but let's be honest, I just don't. So we're gonna let that resolve, use trigger. This is only once per turn, so we can't pop it again, but that's okay. We'll just block one of these with Shirahoshi, because we haven't... I thought we had another one. We don't have another one, but we might as well. And we're going to let this one die too, just to get the other Shaka, because now we can start swinging back, or we can play cards. So it kind of gives us both ways, especially with the Bonnies being 1Ks. I can put a Dawn and just swing into Bonnies, make him drop cards from his hand, or make him decide kind of the plan of action. So I wanted some stuff to honestly die, or be in the grave, which we have now set up with Pagaya. So we can pop Pagaya effect to... Sorry. Why did I do that? Pop Pagaya effect to get these guys out. He's got blocker. On play, return one of your characters with... Oh, so he returns the Bonnie to play a blocker. Pretty smart. And now that we have less life than our opponent, this will also get Rush. So what we're going to do here is... We're at 9. I would like to get a free swing in at Bonnie for 2. He's going to let that die, so now we'll deploy this on top of him. And then view opponent's life. We can just leave that. Honestly, I'm not too... No, we'll go bottom. I'm not too scared of the threats he has, but I think it's the safest play. So now we're going to swing with Lilith here, I believe. We got 4 Dawn. We need 3... Or we need 1 for his effect. Or we could pop 3 to play Lilith, and then pop 1 to put Nami up here. But then we would have the trigger sitting here. No, let's put this on the top of our life. So we'll pop... He doesn't have much else, so... Whoops. Fuck! Alright, so we're switching it up here. We're gonna swing him into Cavendish. And he's got 8 cards in his hand, so... He could have saved him. We're just going to go super simple here then it seems. Because if he wants to let stuff die, I'm okay with it. He could have the Kid Killer in hand, which would be scary. But now it seems he's just letting stuff die. And he's going to let his life go. So we're not gonna fall for the bait. We're just going to pop his effect, add the top of life. And we're going to put this up here. The reason we're doing this is because we have Nami or Luffy. So we can kind of get either effect if we need it. And then just end our turn here. I don't want to lose our blockers, and I don't want to lose our Pagaya just yet. So I don't want to flood the field too much. I want to flood the field once we are in a healthy spot. When we have our Enel set up already, and we're at low life. So when we're at an unhealthy spot. That's when we want to do this. So we're not going to let Lilith die. I think we drop Nami. No, it's 5k. We just drop that. I honestly think he's just playing a structure deck. Ooh. Oh, he didn't pop the effect. Oh, yeah, this guy's new. Well, I think now's the time to kind of drop this bad boy on top of him. select this and put it on the bottom of his life. Now he just lost his big boy because he didn't want to pay attention. We're going to pop this, add it to the top of life just for safety. There's no loss in it. So I think we put this just because we can play it, or we could have done this to get the on-play effect instead, which probably would have been smarter. But then we lose Lilith, and I think Lilith would be strong into what he's playing. But now I'd like to see us come out a little stronger. So we're going to swing life here, and then we're going to swing with Katakuri as well. So then now we swing with Katakuri to life. I like to leave one extra Dawn just to leave people guessing. I don't think this is the kind of guy that you really have to worry about him guessing anything. But now we can really play around the kid, where we make sure he does not get that kid in his hand, which puts us in a good spot. He could be baiting us into attack if he has the 10-drop Dofi, to rest our stuff. But if these two guys get rested, we're still okay. I don't think we'll be in a bad spot. If he has something to get rid of Katakuri, now we're kind of stressing. I do think this guy's new, which is okay. I mean, I'm glad new people are playing the game, and because he has not learned that I can just block that. Oh no, I'm gonna have to do it to him again. So I think if he does swing with the 6, we should block with Shaka, let Shaka die so we can have a free spot. At least we get something out of this instead of just losing one of our cards. So I'm hoping he will swing with the law, with the blocker law, but I don't think he will. I think he's a little scared. He's a little scared. It doesn't save you, though. That's the only sucky thing, is I can put that at the bottom of your life and feel not so bad about it. So what I could do here is ramp up and just dominate it. He does have 9 cards in his hand, but that just would be safer to drop this on top of our Lilith, because I don't think Lilith is going to be as effective at this point. And then return this to the bottom of his life again. So again, it just puts us in a safe spot. We swing to life, and then we'll swing to life again. So our next turn, we really need to make sure we can finish him off. But he does have 10 in his hand and blockers he just does not want to use. So he's really hoping for those for that kid, man. I don't know what it is. Because, I mean, I'd have to hit him 1, 2, 15 times next turn just to get the kill. So I don't see that happening if we're honest here. I'm hoping we can, but let's be honest, that's not going to happen. And he didn't attack with his rusher, so that's where I really saw that he was new. I do like the way his deck plays, but I think it's not good if playing into like an RP Law or something a little more meta right now. Now that's nasty, I'm not going to lie. So now he's sitting in a good spot because he has the 9-drop Zoro. So with this, our goal is to try to finish him off as soon as possible, because he's going to start swinging. Or we need to have safety by putting this at the top of our life to trash the Luffy. Or we can pop the... Oh! Okay, that's fine. So this still puts us in a good spot because we can use Luffy effect, destroy one of the 4s right here, which aren't doing much anyways. So we're just going to... I don't know. Do we let him stay alive until we can get rid of Zoro? Because Zoro we can live through with 2 here. Even if he puts 10 Dawn on it. And then we can just stop one of the attacks and then destroy one of the other cards. I almost feel like our safest option is to not fight at all. Because as soon as he drops this kid, I have to destroy Kid and then Zoro. Granted, he should have another kid by now. But if he's playing a starter deck, I know he doesn't. But I don't think this, the starter deck obviously doesn't come with Zoro. So I think he's going to drop another big card next turn either way. So is he holding the 10 Dofi to stop this next turn? I think we just take this. I honestly think I'm going to go crazy madman here and not swing at all, which is probably the smartest play. You got to 10 brain this, bro. I'm telling you. So he pops Bonnie, draws another card. He's got 12 cards in hand. Our biggest goal is to just get rid of Zoro. Is that going to happen? Probably not. We definitely need to get rid of Bonnie. He can use Law Effect to return it to his hand here. And then still have 7 left. 7 active Dawn. For that, I think we just put no blocker and block with Pagaya, because there's no loss in playing Pagaya here. Slowly we'll whittle down his blockers with people like Luffy. When we get the Lilith, So right here, we're going to use... Right here, we're going to... Do we take the first, block the other two? No, we block this one. It's going to be the same kind of end game no matter what. So we can take this one and then pop, but it doesn't really matter. We'll resolve the attack, use the trigger, and destroy the chopper. There's kind of not much to destroy there, and we can swing into Bonnie if we need to. So I think he either leaves this active to not take any more damage, or... Yeah, see, he's going to leave this active so he can't destroy it, which is probably really smart, because now he can swing into both of these guys next turn, which, again, puts him at the safest option, but he would have 12k to block with if he needed to. We really just need him to pop these blockers, which he's been holding on to. He plays very smart. Like, 100% he plays very smart, because now he's got... That was the wrong play. That was the right play. Alright. I was so confused there. I thought he returned the chopper to play. It doesn't matter. So we're going to get another blocker here. Pop this to top of life. Even if this goes to the top of our life, we don't have to activate it. So I think that's probably best bet. Just to have 5 life here. And then swing into Bonnie for 6k. Damn, this guy has built up 12 cards in his hand, and he's not scared. Because whoever makes the first move is the one who's done for. So I think we have 2 blockers for the first 2 Zoros, and then we'll still save one of these. So we're going to do that. We're going to swing 10 to life. Dang, he takes that. Because he wants that kid effect. I'm telling you, that kid effect is really good for right now. We're going to pop both of them, actually. This is not the safest play, but it's one that's going to work here. There we go. So he does not want both kids. That's good to know. But now we know he's going to play kid here, which means he'll still be able to use this, but he won't be able to play anything else. So I guess he won't be able to use this. He'll probably use a Bonnie. If he hasn't already gone through them all. Yeah, he's not gone through them all. So he'll either play a chopper or Bonnie with the kid. Just to have it out on field. So he's going to swing 9k here. We're going to block that, resolve attack. Because you can't let him kill, because he can swing 3 times. So, damn. We're going to have to let everybody die. But pretty soon we're going to still be in a good spot. So we'll let that one die. And then he's going to obviously reactivate this. But now when he reactivates this, he cannot drop the kid. So we do lose 1, and we knew that would happen. He could amp up one of these guys if he's smart. There we go. Definitely the smartest play there that I didn't even think he would do. So kind of my boards ran, and I have no cards in hand. He has 14 cards and 3 big boys. So we're probably losing this game. It kind of sucks that you couldn't really see the power. But there is an out. And that out is if he swings my life. I've got 5 life, so the out is... I don't even know what the out is, I'm going to be honest, man. I'm losing to a starter deck. So we will... Let's just play defensive here. Put this to the top of our life and let him swing. I think that's going to put us in the best spot, because he can drop 10 Don here, guarantee 3 hits, or do really whatever he wants. But this puts us in the most defensive way, because we'll at least be able to swing in our next turn and not have to worry about these guys getting killed. So, because we can pop the Nami, destroy the... So we'll no blocker, use trigger, draw off 1, add... I think we add this for safety, especially if he doesn't swing at the end. But honestly, I'm not sure. This wouldn't be bad either. I think we'll add this. I do think it's the best option. Leave a comment of which way do you put the top card of that part and the bottom card, because I honestly don't know. So we're going to let that resolve as well. We could pop the trigger from our hand to destroy 5 or less, which we would destroy this, which won't do much, or we could destroy the blocker, which is probably the safest option, but I think we'd rather have cards right now in hand. No trigger effect. I don't think we pop the trigger there, because he's already swung with his 5s. If he swings with this 3 times and this once, we're still safe. If he pulls out a rusher, we're done for. See, because now this one we can block with just the 1, or we can take it. But I think we kind of block this one with the 1, and we're safe. Now, what will he do next? I think he pops the Zoro, saves 3, and probably drops it really strong if he's smart. But I guess not. So we're going to use this one's trigger to add 1 to hand. In this situation, I think we're losing all our Anels, which sucks. They're going to the bottom of our deck. I do think we add the Nami in this situation here. He's lost all his blockers, so we just need an Anel. That is honestly all we need. We just need to be able to swing to his life heavy next turn. Now he drops the 8, gets the kid, and he's in a safe spot. He doesn't want to swing with Zoro 3 times in case I get the Anel, I guess, which I don't personally understand. He did do the safest method and get the blocker, but we will be doing this to add this to the top of our life instead. And then I'll be playing this, using its effect to trash this, and destroying the... We'll destroy the kid here, because I can't even swing to his stuff anyways. We are in a good spot because we now have this. This is very important to the strategy. So you think we're about to lose, but we're not. I could have swung for 9 at it, but he just dropped cards in his hand. That puts me less attactive and reactive. So we're looking to really be reactive here. Honestly, we're going to get Shaka from Grave, and we're going to get probably just both Shakas, I think is the safest option, unless we really think he's going to swing with some other... Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Dude, if we can get through 2 kids, I mean 2 Zoros that are... Oh my gosh, dude. What the hell did he just do? He activated the effect instead of... Okay. Okay. He's scared. So our goal here is to drop all of this meat into this. Actually, we're going to swing... Yeah, because then we're going to start building up... Okay, watch this. This is going to be the smartest play. I fucked up. Because he's just going to destroy the chopper instead, or the law. It doesn't really matter. But no matter what, I can't do much. He can swing me 6, 7, 8 times next turn. So you're about to see 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 6, 7, 8. 8 times, 9 times next turn. Which means I'm more than likely going to lose this round. Why don't you just swing with it? Are you learning? Are you learning? Resolve effect, use trigger, grab Shaka. Shaka's the only option. We could kill Law if we grab the what's-her-face, but we don't have a trigger to drop from hand. No blocker again, resolve, use trigger, grab Shaka again. Now we have to pop Shaka, because if these come out, it'd be a wasted space. So we might as well resolve the attack there. He'll restand up. We're going to use the Shaka again, resolve the attack there. We have to hope for some amazing top decks, because he's got 4 or 5 attacks left. I don't see this one happening, I'm going to be honest. Yay! Yeah, this is game, guys. This is honestly game, but for how long we had it? For how long we had it, that was not bad. We can pop the trigger here. Get Shaka. Shaka's going to block this one. But he's not going to be able to block the Law. Man, if I would have just kept Atlas in my hand. Oh, no, he can still swing. Man. This is our almost competitive VegaPunk deck. I need to hear your thoughts down below. I'm going to flash this you win screen at the end, so that in the beginning, so you can see. But obviously it says you lose. So VegaPunk super fun. Let's find a way to make him meta. I think there's a method to the madness. I just think it's Law. Dude, Law just has a number for him. Zoro does not help, and the Green Kid does not help. Many things don't help this deck, so let me know down below what you think is the best way to build VegaPunk, and let's come up with a cool competitive deck for him. I think he's a niche option that could be meta, anti-meta, really, but I think he's super fun to play at the very least, and if you bring him to locals, let me know how you did.